Hello, pile one. If you picked the yellow flower thingy, I guess it just is a yellow flower. I just like saying things. Uh, this is going to be your pile, and you have the advantage here because I'm going to be pulling from this first, which sets the tone for the four piles that I'm doing, period. So your pile was the one with the channeled song or the song that popped up while I was creating this. It was Rainy Days, Ja Rule, and Mary J. Blige. And then those were the pictures that went along with it. So this was an intuitive exercise, as I wrote in the description. All of this going forward, like my mind is just like, you can teach anybody psychic stuff through everything that you're doing. That is your brand, madam. That is what you're doing. So intuitively, these pictures held the energetic signature of the message in the actual card that I used, and we'll show you in a second. Uh, but it wasn't dead on. I didn't want to use anything that gave away the word. I didn't want to charades this. I wanted it to be something that you were intuitively attracted to. Because what if I had picked like a love card or something and I put some couples and stuff together? Somebody who was hoping for a love message would have been drawn to that and they would have picked that because that's what they wanted to know about. But that did not necessarily mean that it was meant for you to get a love message or that it was resonating. You were going based off of what you desired. This way, there was no desire there. You had to go with what you were intuitively drawn to because I focused in on the energy signature. So let's get started here. I'll take that. So celestial, hidden in plain sight, which is kind of the theme of what I was saying as far as me going forward and making sure that everything that I am teaching, everything that I'm loading on this YouTube, on this channel, is connected to you developing or recognizing your psychic gifts. Everybody can do this. What I am doing is nothing special. Like it is special, but if everybody knew they could do it, it'd be like, we all do it, right? These are innate gifts that have sort of been hidden, which is a whole another thing, hidden from us, from our knowing, blocked, beat out of us, drowned out of us, burned out of us in some lives. And I am very excited about being a part of the movement that is bringing them back into the forefront. So with pile one, know that every one of these piles, by the way, just again, is about your celestial gifts, your your spidey senses, your celestials, your angelics, as I call them, hidden in plain sight. You already had the gifts, and you're about to find out how lit you are because you just used one of your senses picking out this pile. So I'm going to show you the back of the actual card that this reading is about. What I want you to do is I want you to take a deep breath in, as much as you can hold, usually 3 to 5 seconds, and then you're going to hold it at the top. Keep holding, 3:33 on the clock, and release with a sigh. What do you sense from the other side of this card? Just take what comes in the first couple seconds, because anything after that is guessing. What do you feel off of this card? There are no right or wrong answers. It's only you understanding how your gifts are coming through. All right, I'm gonna flip it. If you picked pile one, you got the repairman. The words on here are repair, restore, restart, and renovate. This is a dude. He's sort of given, I was gonna say Ryan Phillippe, but I was thinking about Ryan Gosling. But I could see the Ryan Phillippe. I could see that where my senses was trying to tap in, but he's still giving like, hey girl, what you doing? Do you need some repair? A piping? So take a moment to see what you got to offer that. There's a car in the background. This could be literal, like, hey, your car needs to be fixed. It is Mercury retrograde, but take off of that what you got intuitively for your journey, because this is absolutely your pile if you picked number one. So I'm going to sit this at the top. And now I'm going to pull the rest of the cards. And it looks like I'm naked, but it's my chair is low. And it's crazy because I am tall. I am 6'1", borderline 6'2". But my chair won't go up any higher than this. So I look naked today, but I do have on this awesome bougie. It made me feel bougie. It made me put on my pearls thing. So, okay. Going with the money deck first. Didn't think that's where I was going to be called to. But when it's intuition, you go with it and then it all comes together in the end and you could be like, wow, that's amazing. You want to amaze yourself. This is a part of you that is developing faith beyond sight, trusting your instincts. Like, hey, I don't know why I feel that way, but it doesn't matter. Why I don't know why I feel that way. It's right. And once you do that a good couple times, a good couple months, a good couple years, you'll be able to use this skill anywhere. You'll just know, and you'll know to trust your gut, which is your connection to source. So what is the message we have for Power One today? Maybe this is repairing finances. I think this is the card I got called to first. Get it. That's the elementary school kids rolling up. So this is interesting. There are many things that actually need to be repaired in regards to your finances. I could see why you were being stressed, if you will, about money, because that's what I'm sensing here. Just bridging the gaps in finances. People talking about you is messing with your money. That's the main theme card over here. Gossip. Your personal drama is getting in the way of your work. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. So that's why we got the repair thing here, right? So it's old gossip, by the way. Nothing is going on with you currently. You're actually focused on your health. And it's like maybe your gut health is part of what needs to be healed here. Like, how is your diet? What are you eating? Are you eating junk? Are you cautious or conscientious about what you're putting into your body? Less meat. Let's eat more raw vegetable. And that's interesting because I usually don't get diet instructions for anybody, but you need more like smoothies, more raw carrots, more celery, get more raw living stuff inside of you. This is to raise your vibration above this low level gossip that has been going on about you. Spend some time with children too. But in particular, it looks like your personal child, because your child helps you heal your inner child, and that inner child doesn't care about this gossip. It's like when you're in your adult mindset, this is the concern. Like, oh, who's talking about me? This could be like coworker office gossip. It just made me think of the movie Wicked, like the new one. There's a scene where the main popular girl like has a problem with her roommate, so she starts riling up all these other people to have a problem with her too, and then they also like gang up on this one person. That's what this gossip feels like. Like one person might have a problem with you, or a couple people might have a problem, but because of what they're saying, it's like spreading to other people. Like they know that's the T2, but it's all old stuff. This is not. So I'm gonna say I had to read up on the card. Let me show you, because this is the past. And I'll take that little buzz. It's old. That's confirmation. This is old stuff. It doesn't even, like if I could just throw this, I would, because it's old gossip. But you're learning an important lesson about who you let close to you to carry into the future. You are going to be your number one, but in like a different way. And it has to do with your health, your mental health, your financial health, everything. Like some of the people who were able to get around you and gossip because they felt like they knew a lot about you, or they felt like they knew enough to tell other people about it, that's not going to be the case at all. It's like you're shutting all that off to pull it in. And that's connecting to your money opening back up. So this repairman theme is about you getting back into a positive cycle with your finances. Now, there could be other stuff here, but this is the meat of what I was called into for Power One. Money will go back into the way it's supposed to. The gossip is not going to mess with it. It is actually being put on your head if you will, which is like a positive thing, because it's worse if I pull up cards and it's like, oh, you got these other people in your energy. You got to get past them. You got to make amends, A, B, C, and D. That's not what it's saying at all. It's saying at all. It's saying get the lesson from the past. Face the sun. Move forward with the lessons you have. Don't make the same mistakes again once you get out of this bind, because then another time it will not be this easy to get out this bind. This is like your time to fix something and let it forever be fixed. Like these will never be the rumors they hear about you again, because you're not even going to be remotely in those situations. That's just not going to happen. This is a internal glow up, because I keep seeing inner child healing and like therapy, but it's like you getting yourself in a space of recovery, a restart, a regeneration that will open the gates to this windfall here. Well, the windfall card says, you're about to receive a windfall of money or a pay raise, money in a positive cycle, a great time to retreat or treat yourself or make a purchase. When I saw the make a purchase thing, it was like a new house, new foundation. Could either be it symbolically, but it's like all new, everything is new energy. Nobody who used to know you needs to feel like they can possibly even know you now. You're not even in the same location you were. Like nothing about you is the same. Not the hair, not the look, not nothing. Just all new stuff is what this repair energy is calling for. So what are you healing from? I'm going to say, what is this pile repairing? And this is all in order to help your new life go better. Finances is the meat of it, because of course, you got to have your money right to do stuff. But it's like the universe is asking you to trust them as they guide you down a completely new path that looks like nothing like it was before, but it's a literal new foundation for better things to grow, like more money, or to have more money flow in, even possibly more than you had before. This is related to the reading I did yesterday. What did I name that one? I have to pull up my YouTube over here, because if I pull it up on the screen, it is going to make me go and then be all delayed. So yesterday's video was called Follow the Signs. So if you are here watching this pile, go watch the Follow the Signs video, because these cards just gave me the same sort of energy, mainly because it says home. And didn't I say you need a new home or a new location? A new foundation. A new foundation is like a home is, I bet you if I pull it from another deck, it would say home too, because your money is in a different ley line. So on the planet, there are these things called ley lines. They are like Mother Earth's veins. And every vein or location, ley line, has a different energetic signature. The place where you were is still connected to these ley lines. It's like whatever you pumped in the past, whatever you pumped into the veins in that area, it's still rehashing over and over again, because you're in the same area. When you move to a new home or a ley line, it's fixing stuff. You're moving to an area that's healthier, and maybe you don't have the same, you didn't pump the same energy into the veins or the ley lines in the area that you are going to be having a new location in. So home is what you're seeking, right? What you're healing, but your idea of beauty, right? And the emptiness in your soul. This is another card that came out yesterday in that message. I got it comfortable. Like, what is the overall thing? Focus that I am sensing here. Because the card was, it was rainy days, right, y'all? Yeah. I almost messed myself up there, because this was never a sunny reading. I was in a sunny mood. I'm glorious. I took a shower when I woke up. Blessings be. That's also, maybe I need to tell you this hack since it came up. What I've been doing is so wrong in some ways. I've been trying to re-gauge my gratitude, because so many things can happen in a day. So many, am I not in focus? So many difficulties can pop up that make you get pulled away from your gratitude and you get stuck in your feelings, right? So I've been thinking, what if I had woke up today in a third world country? Think about the things that could happen if I was on a different ley line, right? And then when I open my eyes here, it resets things like, oh, let me go hop in the shower because I got a shower I can hop in. And it's crazy, but it has really been making a difference in the way that I show up in life. Maybe that's a message for this pile because I'm definitely feeling like, oh, the changing the way you see beauty, changing your outlook on things is a part of what's being healed or going to be healed, or that you're focusing on healing through parenthood, which popped up here because parenthood or having a child is helping you heal your inner child, or even being around children. But it said parenthood specifically, so I'm going to assume that you have one or two or three bambinos. So the hole in your soul is an emptiness that was created during childhood. That's specifically what this card means. But notice how this person sort of has a guardian angel, even though they're like effed up. This hole in your soul will be refilled in your new home as your mindset is changing. That's what this beauty is too. Your whole mindset is changing based upon whatever just occurred that was connected to your past. Yeah, I don't even think there's another way I can possibly say it without me repeating myself. Like, have faith that healing is coming and that you're walking towards it because you are listening to what is being said to you. Let go of the old stuff, particularly let go of the selling out. Let go of selling yourself out. And it seems like it's for money. I'm not going to cap you here. Have faith. It was absolutely you doing what you had to do for a particular career, group of people, particular amount of money. But it feels annoying. I'm not going to lie. It feels like this is irritating as hell that you have to repair it. But at the same time, I believe I'm talking to somebody that might have went through a time where they did not see at all how this was going to be fixed. If you made it to this video, it's because you're now getting to that seeing things in a different perspective, or this video will help you with that, for you to be a little bit open to the repair, to what it's going to take. Like, you've been calling out like, oh my gosh, how do I fix this? After a while of just being stuck, like, just my arms crossed. You can't see that. Like, how can I even fix this? How can I even repair this? You making it here is you taking a step towards getting the answer that is backing up all the other answers that you have sort of been receiving. So I'm going to pull from the clarifying deck to close this up, just to give you a good round out for these rainy days. Yes, you're going through difficulties, but every storm ends, and then it's pretty afterwards. So what is the clarification for this pile? Back at that celestial hidden in plain sight. In this case, it means that you are being dragged through a spiritual awakening because you have a mission bigger than the one that you originally had, and you are going to be very happy about the end result. So, didn't I say that this was connected to yesterday's reading? Magic opportunity came up again. The person or the people, the collective for yesterday's reading were being led to an opportunity. They just had to jump. They just had to go towards it. They had to go home. Whatever home was, they had to go home. So behind the veil, I'm just going to read these off and then let you intuitively make of them what you will, because it's important for you to be able to trust your own intuition. I keep getting that. You have to learn your own gifts or to understand your own gifts so you can start listening to them over your logic. Because sometimes your logic is like a calculated formula that slows you down based upon not only the positive things that have gone into your psyche, if you will, but the negative things. So you go, okay, so this could go with this and that could turn out this way. But hold on, there was a time that this was sort of similar, and that's just messing you all up. You need to go with the thing that you feel up in here. So behind the veil, welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and be okay with not knowing. So this reading should help you because you were definitely being forced out on faith. Dreamweaver. So you've been seeing stuff in your dream that is trying to give you clues. Dreaming and imagining, bring your powerful vision into reality. That's exactly part of what was being said in the reading yesterday. And this card didn't pop up. It was saying ground your stuff into 3D. Take it out of fantasy, whatever's in your head, and pull it up here. Because magic opportunity was next. And then, because magic opportunity says, embrace the unexpected, seize the chance for transformation. And then the theme card of this, metamorphosis mirage. All new everything, all new look, all new sound, all new, like, you won't even talk to people the same as what I'm feeling. I heard the word anointed, right? Like you've been anointed, like you're getting an anointing over your life for your bigger mission. But I heard, oh, and that put me in my feelings, like that's weird. But maybe this is an opportunity, like you didn't think God was gonna still like rock with you like this possibly. But I heard a Meghan Trainor song, Nice to Meet You. But I've been blessed by the heavens. Someone's got a hold on me, sweet, but I get rough when I want to be. I don't know you, but I'm just who I want to be. All right, so it's just the energy of confidence, but it's because you know God is backing you in what you're doing, regardless of whatever that gossip or whatever that old stuff was. The nice to meet you is a reintroduction because you thought you knew me before, but you had no idea. I was just kicking it before. I was being what was needed to be before. That wasn't even my identity. You would be privileged to actually get to know who I am, is what I'm feeling here. So the metamorphosis mirage says, embrace the tender transition between past forms and future possibilities as illuminated by the transformative butterfly. And I'm gonna take this, no, I gotta take these two because these messages go together, okay? So you think this could take years to repair or the years for you to reestablish and do whatever it is? That's not it. This says fast progress. Just come down the road. It's like God is gonna, can I say God is gonna lube something? God is lubing this. You're working for the Most High, or you will be. All you have to do is take whatever this opportunity is, whatever this thing is, and jump into it. Move forward with swift precision, and do what must be done now. And this is the one that really made me feel like I cannot not take it, right? This says, come on now, Papa. Walking unscathed. And this is where I'm going to end this because it feels like this is important. You are fortunate. This is weird. Let me read, maybe a typo. You are fortunate trap was laid out for you, but you were too smart to fall for it. You're walking away unscathed. Don't dwell on your past so it won't anchor you down. That's crazy because this is the card where somebody clearly got burned. But this is like somebody tried to burn you, but you're walking away unscathed. Just don't take the pain with you from what almost happened. You caught it before something went wrong, or you were able to tap in before it went so far down the hill that you couldn't be used. I guess I shouldn't say I guess. But what I'm sensing is you were being tested during your tribulation to see what you were really made of. Like, yeah, we all mess up, but how you react when confronted with those things, when going through like your darkest nights, and this could have been a dark night of the soul, that's when God was watching. And the way you reacted and you held yourself together when you had absolutely no idea what was going on, but it looked like hellfire, is when God was like, all right, pull him or her up out of there. But you just got to listen to the voices saying, come out before you get caught in the past, before you get pulled further into that. You can walk away unscathed. Just come home. So God is trying to tell you something. Have a good day, Power One.